Hello, my name is Brendan. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And this is the first review that I will be doing on the Brendan Reviews channel. So to start this channel off, I'm going to be doing something I'm passionate about. And as you can see from the background, it's probably not that hard to understand that I am a big Marvel fan. The Fantastic Four First Steps will release in a few weeks and will be the 37th MCU film to be released. So in preparation for that film, I will go back and rewatch every single MCU film prior to the release of First Steps. So with that all out of the way, let's just get right into this review. The first MCU film to be released was Iron Man, released in 2008. Iron Man is a great movie. I'm just going to say up front. This is a very, very well done movie. But why is that? Why is this movie beloved by so many people, including myself? Well, it's simply because of its characters, or more specifically, its main character. Tony Stark is one of the best protagonists in the MCU. His rise and growth through the film from an arrogant jerk to a genuine hero that saves the day in the end is what makes this movie work. They really give you an idea of how arrogant he is at the start of the movie and why you really shouldn't like him. However, as he grows throughout the movie, which feels natural by the way, if he doesn't just walk out of the cave and immediately become a hero, he gradually and continues to grow throughout the film. By the end, he's a genuine hero, and you can really tell that he cares about other people, not just himself. This is why this movie is great. It does a great job with its character, and not just its main character. I enjoyed a lot of the other characters. Pepper is a great addition, Rhodey was great, and even Phil Coulson, who leaves a nice hint to the bigger picture of the entire film. It does a nice job of hinting towards it, but it doesn't show the big picture and overshadow everything else going on in the movie. And I think Marvel matched this up perfectly. Another talking point I want to talk about is the CGI in the film. The CGI looks great. For 2008, it looks like it could have been made in like the late 2010s and early 2020s. It looks fantastic for a movie released in 2008. And if I'm being honest, it looks better than most MCU films do nowadays. While I've talked about a lot of positives, of course, there are some negatives. As you'll see, there is no such thing as a perfect movie. Humans are flawed, we make mistakes, and this movie is also not perfect. And for me, the biggest misfire in this movie is its villain. Jeff Bridges does a great job as Obadiah Stane, but the way Obadiah Stane is written is not very well done. Obadiah Stane is a very forgettable and generic villain. He just seems like a guy that wants to kill Tony Stark and continue to make money off of the weapons that Stark Industries make. He doesn't feel like a personal threat to Tony. He just feels like an additional villain that needs to be on this movie for the story to continue. But outside of that, this is a really, really good movie. In conclusion, this is a great starting point for the MCU. Tony Stark carries this movie with a great story that sees him rise from an arrogant jerk to a hero. It has great CGI and great characters. The film may not have a great villain, but its villain isn't enough to hurt the movie from being great. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any thoughts about this movie or, have stuff that I didn't mention, leave it in the comments below. Don't be afraid to comment your thoughts in the comments. It's okay to disagree. That's the joy of discussion. And also, please be civil and respectful about it. This is a safe space to talk about films, and I want that to be the case. Thank you so much for watching. Join me next time as we will discuss what is commonly associated as the black sheep of the MCU. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.